Hello everyone, this is Linda aka the Gamer Girl for people who are new, and I am in Orlando and we are going to go to Hudson's video game store. In there they had a bunch of Hyperkin slash Retrobit stuff and a lot of third-party replacement things. But when I walked in, they had a ton of systems boxed, unboxed, with cables, no cables, and the guy in the blue is the guy that worked there. He was running around, he was helping everybody. And so when I walked in, there was a bunch of good stuff. There was a Lynx, it was awesome, boxed with boxed games. There was a bunch of some on the side that was unboxed. So when you looked at everything, it looked very organized. Like it wasn't everything just thrown around. And here is the Sega Saturn. Some of them had no cases. Some of them they made their own cases for them. And here's some cables for Sega Saturn. And when you move to the right, there is SNES, 64, NES, and not a really big selection. I didn't see anything that I wanted. And here's the box Atari, Intellivision, ColecoVision, and on the bottom is all the loose games. So I was looking around and there's Odyssey also. Not much. And then here's the third-party controllers slash cables for everything like that. I would recommend picking up a couple of those if you ever need one. And here's the GameCube ones. Not a big selection either, but that's okay. They had a couple good games. And here is all the loose PSP games, the systems. Some of them were broken, so I had to take a look. And there is all the loose Game Boy games, DS, Color. There's actually a complete Guitar Hero. And here's some more. They had on the shelves, they were the rest of the systems, Guitar Hero Live. They had a bunch of things that nobody really had. They had regular PS2, Slim PS2, and there's a sign. And they had a couple t-shirts on the top of there. And then when you go to the left, here is PS4, the replacement cables. And you keep going, there's PS3. I'm not really into PS3, so I just kept moving because I don't really anything that I wanted. And their PS3, they had some replacement controllers, replacement third-party cables. And as you keep going, there is some more. And here's PS2. And I looked at the bottom, and there's a game that I wanted to pick up. I've been looking for it. Don't know why, but I wanted a VeggieTales game. Bring it to me. And so I keep moving, and I'm looking around, and there's another game that I see, and a bunch of other games that... There's a few uncommon games. They had a lot of stuff that I can't find anywhere else with the box, or at least it has a good condition. And here's the other one that I've been looking for, Sega Classics Collection. Like I said, I've been looking for the classic or the collections games for Xbox 360 and PS2, and here's the last one that I've been looking for. So here's some replacement third-party controllers, and you moved on, and there's Wii U, and not very many games, but still a good, decent collection. And here's the Superboy, and as you move down, there is a couple statues, and here is where all the actual official cables are, all the official things, and they're all marked. They're all the same price. You go in there, you're going to find your bricks, you're going to find your power cables, everything. And here is the clearance section. I looked for it. Nothing major at all. It's just some loose controllers that nobody really wants. They have the Funko Pops in the back, and on top is some bunch of like big boxed collector's editions, and nothing I saw that I wanted because I don't collector's editions, like I said. And they had a multicade just chilling, but it wasn't working, so I didn't get a chance to play it. And here are some of the third-party stuff, and then there's some cable-less controllers and consoles that they're broken or they're not complete. So here are all the flashbacks / here are all the plug and plays and the clone consoles. So if you look at it, there's Hyperkin, Ad Games, and that's everything that they have. Plus they have Retrobit and stuff like that. Then you move to the left, and there was PS1 games. It was a decent collection. Nothing that I saw that I wanted. But some of them they didn't have, it looked like they made their own cases and their own cover art. So you just gotta pay attention to that. The Sega Saturn is a little bit easier to notice, but these ones are not. And here are the official cables. And when you move to the right, there is right next to the plug and plays are the DS, 3DS that actually have cases. And I didn't see anything that I wanted. I kept looking, and you go up, and as you're going up, then you move on to the 3DS, and then you got, after that, you got the styluses, the accessories, and the cables, and you move to the left, and here's all the original OG Xbox. The third-party controllers, third-party cables, and the OG Xbox was all over the store. I thought it was just in one section, but it's in multiple sections. So you gotta look around in the store and you'll find everything. And then here is the 360 on the same wall when you move to the left. And there is some third-party bricks, which I thought was different. I've never seen a third-party brick before in a store, but they were everywhere, so they had to have that, I guess. But there is new controllers, which is rare to see. I only see those at Best Buy. And then you keep going, and I didn't see anything else other than here is the original Xbox, and they have hybrid controllers, and they had a few t-shirts and some DVDs. They had a small section of t-shirts and DVDs, and then on the other side was the other section of OG Xbox. It was like everything was there, and it looked like it was just the titles that they had tons of. They just put that in that shelf, and I was like, yep, that's mine. And I wanted that Guitar Hero carry case because I have my Rock Band guitar, so you know me, I'm not gonna worry about if it's actual Guitar Hero. And so here's some more random cables. I was just doing an overview one time. And so what I picked up was, for Xbox 360, was Godfather 2, Bloodstone 007. For PS2, I picked up VeggieTales, Larry Boy, and Sega Classics. And also I got two memory cards, one for PS2, one for PS1, and the carrying case. And one last thing is they do haggle. So that carrying case I got for $3. Thank you guys. That's it for this episode. If you're new, please subscribe. And as always, keep on gaming, everybody. Peace.